Hello everybody, my name is Bloodbath169 and welcome back to Age of Mythology Extended Edition. In today's episode, we're going to take on the 7th scenario, More Bandits. In our last episode, we did conclude the end of the Trojan War with the usage of the Trojan horse in order to invade the city and tear down its gate from inside. Today we're doing, as I said, we're doing Scenario 7, More Bandits. Before he can return to Atlantis, Arcantos stops in the port of Iolcos in Greece, only to find it has fallen to bandits. He must drive them from Iolcos to rescue the mysterious Chiron.
This does not look good. What happened? Run! More bandits! Bandits! No, you old fool. We are your own army. We returned from Troy. Praise Zeus. The soldiers have returned. Yes. Now what happened here? After the army sailed for Troy, bandits attacked the city. They took our men hostage. Chiron too. Who is Chiron? He does the bidding of the gods. He said a hero would come to save us. That does not ease my mind. Perhaps we should go find him to see what he knows about this.
Okay, so this place appears to be Ajax's home.
If you want to reach the hostages, I'd suggest the west road. Esto. Carlos!
Egyptian spearman, looks like. Bring Arcantos and Ajax to the prison area to rescue the hostages. Okay, so let's do a little exploration here. This seems like a pretty scripted scenario for the most part. So let's explore. Okay, so those units apparently self-destructed or something. And from the context of that, I kind of gather that this is Ajax's home. And he's showing up to find his home destroyed. Rockfall, okay. Strange that he would not know who Chiron is, though, if he does not, if he is from this. A Wadjet. It's obviously a myth unit. Looks like a cobra of some kind. So more evidence that we saw in our last episode that Gargarensis was tied to, or whatever force is here anyway, is tied to Egyptian myths of some kind. The Ship of Fingernails. This magic ship brings free food to your cities. Okay. Didn't hurt us to grab it, so let's grab it. Another Wadjet. Looks like we've got centaurs.
Centaurs? Where is the wise man known as Chiron? Chiron is being held in the bandits' fort on the Acropolis. You have to beat in their city before you can attempt to rescue him. Yes.
Okay, new objective: defeat the bandits guarding the prison to free the prisoners. This way. Instead of going up here, why don't we try coming down this way and see what we see down here. Okay, so nothing there. We've got civilians here, looks like. Thankfully they're using spearmen. It looks like they're pretty weak against. These folks are pretty weak against spearmen, by all appearances. they're weak. They are weak against archers. Excuse me. What is today's Centaur? Is today's spotlight. The Greek Centaur is a classical age myth unit granted by worshipping Hermes. The Centaur is a fast-moving archer with a special ability to fire a precise shot. A precise shot takes a short time to aim, but it always hits the target. Centaurs can be upgraded with the Sylvan Lore mythological improvement. Okay, that reminds us, while we're looking at this, let's look at the Centaur Lore here. About 7 feet tall, 1,600 pounds. They're an omnivore and like swine. Half man and half horse, centaurs are usually seen with torso and head of a man and the body of a horse, but different descriptions exist. They were notorious for showing up uninvited to outdoor celebrations. For a creature that large, they seem to have had trouble holding their liquor, and for abducting women, especially young maidens. Because of their drunkenness and inclination towards violence, most were driven to the mountains of Thessaly. Chiron, the education that educated Achilles, was an exception. Centaurs are usually depicted carrying a bow. Okay.
The bandits have destroyed almost everything.
Another improvement. The toothed arrows.
Destroying buildings that we can use to fight them.
Destroy the enemy watchtower and barracks. Okay, so let's take all this and we'll attack here. Make sure we reassign these guys to the control group. Okay, I hear a donkey of some kind. What's going on, dudes? Stop attacking them. You irritating Scheisse Lord. We got more Nubites, looks like. If I'm remembering that correctly. And we killed it. That happens. See, this appears to have gone unnoticed, so... Ah, I see what they're talking about right here. We're going to try our best to save our god powers for right at the end, when they're going to really do us the most good, I think. You focus on that. The rest of you tear that down. Jets and Scorpion Man and animals? Hyena of Set. Huh. You need to focus on the building there, buddy boy. You need to come up here where people are actually going to notice you're here. Losing a bunch of our militia here.
The center of the city has been recaptured. Now we can use these buildings.
Okay, well, first of all, let's take this guy out before they get any funny ideas about destroying this building. We need it. And let's get these archers. It's under attack. I don't see anything else, so let's go ahead and rearrange. Let's go ahead and rearrange these guys so that they are facing our objective. Let's also go ahead. Do we have a temple? We sure do. So let's go ahead and have Ajax drop his off, and then return. You go drop yours off and return. Okay, so increases the attack of archers, ballista, and chiroballista. Well, that's helpful. Okay, so first of all, let's do some armory improvements. Got myth units. Let's go ahead and upgrade our centaurs. We got cavalry, but cavalry is going to be awfully expensive. I don't know if there's going to be much point in upgrading to watchtowers, though. Suppose we can do it and find out. Okay, so if we go ahead and keep increasing that, we're going to have to stick with what we got. As far as archers go, I think we can probably dispense with the archers because, well, they keep deploying, look like they keep deploying not archers, slingers. And slingers are counter archers, I believe. Yes, counter archer, only good against other archers. So I don't think that they get any particular advantage necessarily against centaurs, since centaurs are not archers, strictly speaking. They are myth units. So if that is in fact the case, and I believe that it is, let's also go around real quick and make sure we've collected all of our units. I'm going to assign them all to one control group. We're not going to sit here and wait for the one artifact to keep filling up our food. It's just a trickle. So we're not going to worry about archers because we have centaurs. So instead, let's focus on, let's see, they keep using spearmen. So why don't we take our time, where's our, is it up here? It is up here, okay. Let's select these two. They keep using archers. Or, not archers. They keep using spearmen and slingers, so we don't want to use those because they're obviously weak against them. But if we do that... Now, how many is that? That is going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let's do 10 Hypaspis. And I suppose we could do archers. Or no, we don't want to do archers. Let's go ahead and do... Ah, crap. Okay, we're out of those. So we've got 11, so let's go ahead and increase that to as many as we can get anyway. Actually, while I'm on the thought, let's take these Heliopoli and put them in a second control group. Is that it for these guys? I think it is. Okay, we ended up with 12. That's fine, not a big deal. And this also allows, since they don't have the Heliopoli, it allows them to move faster. Does this change anything? Didn't think so. Okay, let's look at the lore for Sylvan lore here. Although Hermes was associated with music and travel with Sylvan environment, he was the father of Pan, with Dryope, who was the Greek god of wood, areas, and fields. Pan's mother fled at the sight of him, but Hermes took Pan up to Olympus, where he entertained the gods as a jester. Hermes increases centaurs to centaur pole marches, which are faster and have more hit points. Okay, cool. And we have one more to come from that. Okay. Apart from that, let's see what little gold and such we have left. Yeah. Yeah, we'll wait. Okay, so there's our army fully assembled, so let's send these guys to go work on the gate. Send these guys up. To here, I guess, to let them get through. Okay, we send our army up. Speak of the devil. Okay, that looks like we made a good choice as far as hypaspists go. Let's move on up again. Take this guy out. Okay, so apparently we don't get them. Let's go ahead. Oh, no, never mind. Don't need to do that. We're losing hypaspists due to those new bites. Okay. So that leads just up to another gate, but we did get 3 more militia, so that's something. Let's move on down here, I guess. Let's look at this down here. Clear this area. Got a path or something that goes down here. There's a friendly unit of some kind there.
Additional gold.
Nice. Where does this continue going? Ring of Nibelung gives us a trickle of gold. So let's grab that. And then he's going to go ahead and take it to the temple. And let's go ahead and select you guys. And while he's doing that number, we'll just keep on keeping on. And keep exploring. A lot of dead civilians. What is up here? Ooh, Plenty Vault. Can we capture that? Yes, we can. Nice. So that'll give us a trickle of all resources. So let's actually go ahead and move our second control group up here. And then move everybody, all our military, over here and have them start attacking the gate. These guys need to focus on the tower. Okay, that appears to have sorted that out.
We've recaptured all but the Acropolis. We need a strong army to siege this Acropolis.
Destroy the Migdal stronghold to free Chiron. Okay. Got a bunch more resources. Let's go ahead and set our army up over here. Let's add these 2 guys to this control group, and we'll actually set them right here. Okay, so we have an odd number of... Okay, and that's all the Peltas or units we're going to get. And we're going to apparently run out of capacity in the meantime. Okay. send our Heliopoli, which will not take the amount of damage that other units would. And they're going to attack this tower first. The problem with siege towers, they can occasionally reach out and touch someone. Okay, so let's get our whole army up over here. We're going to heal them right as we attack. This is going to be a pretty short scenario, all things considered. Okay, so let's send them there. These guys are going to go straight for the wall. Bronze our troops and heal them right as we attack. Go for that fortress, stop it shooting at me. I have the whole town center, and it says Egypt, looks like. That we're fighting against, or that's the culture we're fighting against anyway. Hi, Chiron. Okay, well that was the end of that scenario. That was pretty short and sweet. So let's see what Chiron has to say.
Thank you for returning the city to us. You're welcome. We did not find the other prisoners, Howdy.
The bandits were led by a man called Timson. He marched the prisoners to the North Road. Those guarding us spoke of putting them to work building something there.
Ajax, gather our troops. We'll take what stores we have in the ships and whatever these people can offer.
Well, alrighty. That was short and sweet. So, thank you everybody for joining me for today's episode, short as it may have been. And we will continue this in the next episode. So, again, thank you for joining me. If you like the video, hit that like button. If you have any feedback, leave a comment. I would really appreciate it. And of course, if you want to see more content like this, you can check out my other series as well. And all that can be brought to you easily by hitting that subscribe button, as well as anything new that I do. So with all that being said, once again, for the third time, I love repeating myself, thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. See ya!